Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacinta. On this channel, I talk about my life experiences here in Germany. I do vlogs and I do also travel vlogs. So if you like the sound of that, please don't forget to subscribe and join the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the love from the previous videos that I've been making. Unfortunately, I was sick. That is why I was not being so consistent, really posting about this story just to finish it. So if you're new, I'm on the series to talk about my bad experiences as an au pair here in Germany. So if you want to get updated, please go ahead and watch all those videos. I'm going to leave some captions here that you can go and just click there and watch them before you come here. And I'm also going to leave some links in the description below. So go ahead and check them out. Okay, so like I said in the previous video, I was entering into depression. We came back from this holiday and things weren't getting better, but they were getting worse. So when we came back, I realized okay, my visa is going to expire. So normally what happens is once you come into Germany as an au pair, you're going to be given a short period of your visa, like 3 months was what I was given, and then afterwards you need to prolong it to the day that you're going to finish your pair program. So I talked to my host mom about that problem that I had, to say I want to prolong my visa because now it's about to expire. Surprisingly, or rather just as usual, she got really upset. She started shouting. She thought maybe I was just on a mission. I came here just to use her for papers and I wanted to run away immediately after I got my papers. But anyway, I explained to her to say, if you want me to stay here, it means you need to prolong it. This is how the things are. And she said, yeah, I know about it. So she gave me the address to go and prolong my visa. Surprisingly, she sent me very, very far. Whilst she even knew there was a place which I could go very close to her place, but she sent me very far, a trip which was taking 2 hours to go to that area. And when I was there, they told me, no, actually, there's a place which is very close to your place which you need to go, which is 5 minutes walk from where I was staying. So I really did not understand if it was just a way to frustrate me. I really did not know. But anyway, immediately from that place, I went to the other area, the place which was very close to my place, and it was so a long trip. It was a bit of complicated because I did not know any German. But anyway, with time, with explanation, slowly I used the translator, and that was how I was helped. And then later on in the evening, I shot this woman to say I've prolonged my visa, and she was just hope you're not going to run away after now you've got your visa. Just this statement really made me think this woman, I don't know what she thinks of me. She really had these insecurities in her life, and she always used to think otherwise. I remember one time, back home where I come from, it's different. Putting on makeup or putting on red lipstick, it's nothing. But she was always curious. I remember one time she was coming from work, she found me with red lipstick and she thought maybe there was something that I was doing. Maybe I made some guys and stuff like that. She always used to be curious about everything that I used to do. It got worse and worse. One day I was wearing a rosary ring and she really was what is that? I was it's just a Catholic ring, there's nothing about it. And she said, no, because you're wearing it on your right hand, it means you're married, because here in Germany we wear our rings on the right hand. And I really did not even know about that. I said no, asking those suspicious questions, maybe I'm married and I just did not tell her. She always used to find things to ask me. I was always scared. I was always scared. And my phone, like I told you in the other videos, guys, my phone used to get off so easily. So she always used to think once my phone goes off, maybe I want to run away with a child. I really did not know. She was just paranoid. A lot of things used to happen and I was just scared. And why I was entering into depression, apart from these small things that used to happen on weekends or holidays, what she used to do was she would tell me to wake up as early as 6, prepare the food and everything. Latest at 7, we need to go out with a boy. It does not matter whether you're just going to be roaming around the area, or you have to go to the playground. You just have to find an area where you have to go to. She did not care whether it was summer, winter, guys. And this city where I was living was very, very cold. So most of the time it was snowing or raining. Guys, I was out there in the court and she really did not care. Like, I was with a little boy. Maybe for her it was just about sleeping, resting, or just doing her own activities. Even if we're not just like being on our own, what she used to do was she used to send me with a boy either to her mother's place or her nanny's place. I really did not understand that. For her, it was like she just wants a cheap maid who's going to like to take care of a child, and for her she has like to rest. But she never really gave me that time. Like, you know, culture shock was just like hitting me back and forth. At home it was not helping. Outside what we were going on, it was also not helping, because like I told you in the other videos, this area was for rich people. She assigned this child in many activities like music instrument, music, gymnastics. So every time we're always on our toes, we're always running from one area to another. And those places, people are rich, so they did not want to do anything with me. I don't know if it was just a racist kind of thing, but they did not want to do anything with me. Once I want to talk to them, they didn't want to respond. I remember one time at the playground, like here in Germany, how it is when kids are playing at the playground, it's like parents already like play together, they know each other, so they don't expect your child to play with their child. And I was just a simple little au pair, so you can imagine, I thought it was just on me, but they were also not wanting my host child to play with them. I always used to feel bad until one time, one woman who had like a child who was kind of disabled, she noticed me, like I was always playing alone with this child. And then one time she told me, she started talking to me, started asking me questions about this child. She said like wanting to get to know me so that her child can be playing with my host child. And then most of the questions that she was asking me, I really did not know, because this is not my child. So I told her, no, this is not my child. And she was surprised because, mind you, this child was like mixed. He was not like really pure white. So she was so surprised that I was not the mom. I was just an au pair. And she kept wondering where the mom is, because she always used to see me with this child every day at that playground until in the evening when we need to like to go back home. So I told her like, no, me, I'm just the host. Yeah, I see you also on the weekends, on holidays, you're always around with the child. I said, yeah. I couldn't really like explain everything that was happening. So it was really hard for me. Like, I did not have my life. I did not have friends. I did not have anything apart from talking to my sister, which I only used to do later before sleeping in the night around 2021. Why? Because I was always on the toes. I was always waking. Like, it was so crazy. Let me just like run you through. Like in the morning, once I wake up around, like during the week, I always used to take the child to the kindergarten. I used to prepare their meal. I was their alarm, guys. I always used to wake up early in the morning to wake these guys up. If I do not do that, it will be a big issue. And before I wake them up, I need to take pictures of them. So I was like also a photographer. I used to take pictures of these guys whilst they're sleeping, because she wanted to have memories. So she told me to always be taking pictures of them, like random pictures, especially when they're sleeping, like they're cuddling in bed. Oh my God, it was so crazy. And she also was not allowing me to use the toilet in the night, because she used to say the child will wake up or I would disturb her. I think that woman never used to sleep. So in the house, there used to be a very small toilet which she told me to be using. You can imagine, guys, if I'm attending on my monthly attendance, like she wouldn't even allow me to flush the toilet. I could just like go to the toilet. She told me this is a toilet that you're going to be using and you don't have to flush or anything like that. Guys, she even forced me like to start using tampons, because that way I'm not like going to be waking up every night. Everything just got crazy. The food at home, she also decided that we're just going to be vegetarians. We're just like going to be eating her kind of food, like just veggies and juice, like fresh juice. And I really did not understand if it was just a way of punishing me, because guys, this girl, once we go and visit like other places, like her mom's place, the way she'll be eating meat, like she'll be the first one to even finish and take more chicken. So I really did not understand that. So I spoke to her to say, I'm not really happy. Like the food already, the culture shock, the food, everything is just like crazy. And now you're adding that we should just be eating veggies, which I'm not comfortable with, because where I come from, I also need to be eating like my food, my balanced diet, which I need to like eat those foods. She shouted at me. She was like, no, you just don't want like to be healthy in this house. You need to be healthy, da 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 da. And as usual, I needed to respect the owner of the house. Guys, you're going to ask me like, Jacinta, why did you manage to stay in that house? First and foremost, where I come from, like I always say, I need to respect the owners of the house. And I was just like scared. This woman like used to traumatize me in a way, like I was just like scared to even talk about her anywhere. I remember her nanny wanted like to start talking about her, like she also experienced her kind of behavior. So she wanted like to find out if I'm also passing through that. But I always used to be scared. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just a trap. Like, maybe they just want like to find out what I thought or anything like that so that they can find something bad to talk about me. So I always used to be scared, guys. Every morning I used to wake up and be scared. So, you know, feelings, you cannot hide them. So it started showing slowly. Like I became very, very quiet. If you know me, I'm bubbly. Like if you know me personally, I love to talk. I talk so much. So now she noticed I was like not talking, not eating. Guys, when I say I became like a stick, I'm not joking. I became very slim, and people back home were very worried about me. My sisters were like, yo, there's a rematch. And I was like, I'm scared. If I rematch, maybe I'm going to find a confused person just like this one that I'm with, or maybe they're going to have more kids, and already I've seen how it is like to take care of this child, not to talk about maybe if I find another host family which has got more kids. So I kept saying like, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. Guys, she also refused me to make friends because she was scared like if I make aupair friends, they are going like to tell me exactly why I'm living like this, and yeah, like just to put that picture in my head like what you're doing is wrong. So she always like used to be strict about the way I make friends. If I'm dating or anything like that, she used to like to check my moves all the time. Like I told you, this woman was just like paranoid. Like she used to check every move that I make. Guys, I said crying, like I said telling her like this is not life. I was talking to my sister. My sister was like, maybe I should like come and visit you because this what you're saying is not normal. I've seen your pictures, you're not looking good. And I told her, once you come here, we're going to like to start looking for accommodation and stuff like that. I don't think it's a good idea. And she kept saying, no, I want to come and see you. And then I said, let me talk to her so that I can find out maybe it's me who can come and visit you. When she came back that evening, I told her like I want to go and see my sister for a few days. Yo, guys, it was another problem. She got upset. She started shouting. She started calling people, telling her family that I want to run away. I'm just making excuses. This woman even knew about my sister. She even got the number so that in case I want to run away, she will like going to have someone that she can call. It was so crazy. I was just like in this place which I did not know how to come out of. And I kept saying like, days are moving. I used to count down, guys. I used to count down my days to say, like, God is like going to put that light on my road because my road was so dark. I always like, I didn't want to leave this host. I did not want to leave my au pair family. I just didn't want to end this relationship in a bad way. So I kept saying to get better, but it never got better. Anyway, guys, I'm going to come back and tell you what happened about that story of me telling her I want to go and see my sister, which did not turn out well. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for everyone who are engaging. Thank you so much for all your love that is coming through, and those guys who are coming to my Instagram, those people who are not able like to talk about their stories because a lot of people are scared. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope one day you're also like going to be able to like speak out, understand you. Let us know in the comment section if you're able to like to explain your story so that another person can really learn from your story, so that there are some things that they can learn from and they do not repeat it in their way. I'm going to see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate you. Bye.